The ancient wealth mystery of the wealthiest man who has ever lived on earth here is the right up Sir. King Solomon's wealth, as described in the Bible, is often seen as unmatched, even by today's standards. But what if we try to understand the scale of his riches through a modern lens? To do that, we need to piece together biblical clues, historical insights, and present-day economic calculations. When you really look at it, Solomon's wealth in today's terms would easily place him among the richest individuals in all of history. But it wasn't just about gold. His wealth included land, political influence, grand architecture, and control over massive trade networks. In modern terms, he'd be a trillionaire monarch, unmatched in legacy and power. Annual gold revenue. Take a look at 1 Kings 10 verse 14. It says, "Now the weight of gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 606 talents of gold." That's 666 talents of gold every single year. Now here's what that looks like in modern figures. 1 talent is almost equal to 75 pounds, or about 34. 3 kilograms, 666 talents equals roughly 22,878 kilograms. About 22 metric tons, at today's gold price, around $70,000 per kilogram. That's about $1. $6 billion every year just from gold. Tribute and trade wealth, but that wasn't all. 1 Kings 10 verse 15 tells us that Solomon also received income from merchants, traders, Arabian kings, and governors. He controlled major trade routes, dealing in horses, spices, and precious stones. See 1 Kings 10 verses 28 to 29. He wasn't just rich, he was an economic powerhouse.
Lavish lifestyle and grand projects. Solomon built the Temple of the Lord, an architectural marvel that would cost billions today. He lined entire rooms with gold. 1 Kings 6 verses 20 to 22. Built a sprawling palace and administrative complex, and even had a throne made of ivory and gold, flanked by 12 lion statues. 1 Kings 10 verses 18 to 20. He maintained thousands of horses, chariots, and stables. Economists and theologians alike have tried to estimate Solomon's net worth. When you stack him up against modern billionaires like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, Solomon still comes out on top, especially considering the percentage of global wealth he controlled at the time. Some even call him the richest man in history. But here's where it gets deeper. Solomon's wealth wasn't just about money. It reflected geopolitical power. He controlled trade between Africa, Asia, and Europe. Cultural influence. Even the Queen of Sheba visited to witness his wisdom and wealth. 1 Kings 10. Religious prestige. He built the temple in Jerusalem, the central worship site for Israel. Now, let's take a closer look at a hidden biblical mystery behind Solomon's extraordinary wealth. Check out 2 Chronicles 1 verse 13. It reads, "Now the weight of gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 666 talents of gold." Did you catch that? The gold came to Solomon. He didn't chase wealth. Wealth came to him. He had command over it. Wealth obeyed Solomon. Nowhere in Scripture do we see him suffering financial loss. He had perfect control over resources, especially gold. Let's go even deeper. 1 Kings 10 verse 27 says, "And the king made silver to be in Jerusalem as stones, and cedars made he to be as the sycamore trees that are in the vale, for abundance." Did you see that word? Made. Solomon had the power to make wealth. It's as if he operated like a central bank long before the concept ever existed. He had authority over money. He didn't just have wealth, he ruled over it. Then in 2 Chronicles 9 verse 1, we see the Queen of Sheba arriving with precious stones and spices. All of this came to Solomon. So what's the ancient mystery? Solomon wasn't just wealthy. He was given divine command over wealth itself. Gold, silver, precious stones, exotic woods. All were at his beck and call. They didn't just serve him. They were loyal to him. He had authority over wealth. If this episode blessed and enlightened you, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And keep listening for those ancient whispers that still speak today.